electron is a negative subatomic particle that orbits the nucleus. It was discovered by Thomson in 1897. The charge of the electron was measured by Millikanny. Electron got its name from Stoney, who was an Irish scientist. Cathode rays are high-speed electrons released from the cathode. Electron volt is the energy required to move an electron across a potential difference of 1 volt. Thermionic emission is the release of electrons from the surface of a hot metal. A photoelectric effect is the release of electron from the surface of a metal by light of suitable frequency. A photon is a packet of light energy. Work function is the minimum required to remove an electron from the surface of a given metal. Threshold frequency is the minimum frequency of light needed for the photoelectric effect to occur for given metal. X-rays are high-frequency electromagnetic radiation. They are produced when high-speed electrons strike a heavy metal target in a cathode ray tube. X-rays were discovered by Röntgen in 1895. Emission spectrum is produced when light from a luminous source undergoes dispersion. A line spectrum is formed when light from a luminous gas passes through a prism or a diffraction grating. A continuous spectrum is formed when light from a luminous solid or liquid passes through a prism or diffraction grating. Atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. Mass number is the number of protons plus neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. Isotopes are atoms with the same number of protons but different number of neutrons. Radioactivity is the decay of the nucleus of an atom with the release of one or more types of radiation discovered by Becquerel in 1896. Alpha radiation is the emission of fast-moving helium nuclei from the nucleus of a radioactive source. Beta radiation is the emission of high-speed electrons from the nucleus of a radioactive source. Gamma radiation is the emission of high-frequency electromagnetic radiation from the nucleus of a radioactive source. The activity of radioactive substance is the number of nuclei that decay per second. Half-life is the time taken for the activity of the sample to have. The law of radioactive decay states that activity is equal to the decay constant multiplied by the number of nuclei present. The decay constant is equal to the rate of decay divided by the number of undecayed nuclei. Nuclear energy is the energy produced when part of the mass of the nucleus is converted into energy. Nuclear fission is the splitting of a large nucleus into 2 smaller nuclei with the release of energy and neutrons. A chain reaction is a self-sustaining